I went from being in a wheelchair to doing jiu-jitsu now by using food to help myself get better using the Terry Wahls protocol. I would say I've used an ancestral diet to help remiss my symptoms of multiple sclerosis. It's helped me to feel the best that I could possibly feel with this disease. I am now off of all prescription medications because I've made these changes in my lifestyle. In 2012, I was having a lot of back issues and problems and went through a whole gamut of trying to figure out what was actually going on with my body. Wound up a year later actually having a clinically isolated syndrome of MS, which then actually turned into a diagnosis of MS a year later. The first time I had lost mobility of my right arm, so I had to learn everything left-handed, and then I lost mobility in both my legs, and so I had what I'd call cactus boots. So anytime I would take a step, I would get an electrical shock in my legs, so it was very painful. So it took about 6 months for that to heal. I started to then get into the paleo and different diets. I had learned about Dr. Terry Wahls early on in my diagnosis, but hadn't really catched on to all the things that she had done. And it wasn't till last year that I came to the paleo conference and really said I really need to start looking at my diet. Also had gone to the conference that Dr. Wahls had in Iowa, and she opened her practice up, so I jumped on board. I'm from Canada, so I pay out of pocket for that service, and we worked together for the last 6 months, and I relearned how to eat. All my blood markers, urine markers, everything has come into alignment of where they should be. A lot of the things that I eat that have been integral, I think, have been like leafy greens, kale I eat every day, spinach, greens, Brussels sprouts, liver. Liver has probably been the biggest one, but I would have that for breakfast about 3 to 4 days a week, so I'd consume about a pound of liver a week, which she recommends. And the biggest things I noticed were just my energy levels, my B vitamins had all come up. My hair started growing thicker, which it had pretty much stopped because of the stress. And just people would come up and ask me, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, bone broth and liver and leafy greens are probably much a big staple of my diet.